Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It is July the 8th, 2023. I'm in Moncton. I'm out in front of Michael's because I had to run in and get an ink pad. I am on my way to Fredericton, the capital of New Brunswick, for a Postcrossing Meetup. So I'm excited about that. I wanted to make sure I had enough ink for my stamper. One of the things you need when you're going to these Postcrossing Meetups, if you don't want to have a sore hand from writing your name over and over again, is a stamp that has your logo on it or your Postcrossing name or whatever. That's what you want to have. So I do have one of those that says That Dad Guy, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to use my new stamp pad if my other one runs out. I've got some postcards that I am donating to the trash to treasure bin that I'm taking up with me too, because that's one of the things that Sophia has. She has a thing where you can get stickers or washi tape or postcards that maybe you're not using right away, or that you might find that someone else will have, like if you've got duplicates of cards. So I've got some of those that I'm taking up with me. I've got my selfie stick, I've got my camera, and I think that's about all I need for this meetup. So next thing I gotta do is get on the road and get up there. I find myself on the Trans-Canada Highway going between Moncton and Fredericton. It's a journey that takes roughly an hour and a half, depending on where in Fredericton you're going. And it's a beautiful day. It's saying it's about 20 degrees out now. It's supposed to get up into the 30s. So it's gonna be hot, but it'll be fun along the way. The weather looks good. The highway right now is pretty bare of people. There's not a lot going on. Traffic is steady. That guy's going a little quicker than everybody else, so he's gonna have to slow up. This also is a highway that is well renowned for having lots of deer on it. I don't like traveling it at night because the animals come out, so you have to be very careful of the wildlife along this highway. And so yeah. A little bit about Fredericton. As I said, it is the capital of the province of New Brunswick. It is the third largest city in the province, behind St. John #2 and Moncton #1. And it has the University of New Brunswick in it, as well as the legislature for the government dealings is there. It is on the St. John River, and it's a nice little town. So I hope we're gonna enjoy being there. This Postcrossing Meetup is also a geocaching event. It's actually a geocaching event first, and then Sophia has added the Postcrossing Meetup to it. So I'm looking forward to seeing who shows up. And yeah, maybe Sophia will tell us a little bit about geocaching while we're there. Well, I found myself in Fredericton, and we are at the Capital Winter Club. We're getting ready for the Postcrossing Meetup, and there are lots of people around. Not necessarily for the Postcrossing Meetup, but for the geocaching event. We'll see who shows up here.
Write to random people in the world, and then when they get your postcard, you will receive a postcard from a random person in the world.
These are the postcards you're selling for this event here.
Well, today you can get, I'll give you a free one. Here, you can have your free one. Here you go.
Okay, thank you.
And
it's geocaching on it too. It's really cool.
Yeah. And you get a log roller. I made some swag. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And so, where do you get the addresses from?
Postcrossing. You make a Postcrossing account.
Good.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Look it up online.
Yeah.
On your phone.
I'm going to go sit in my car with the air conditioning and have a look at this.
And then once you've signed up, you come back and we'll sign the postcards and do all that sort of stuff for you.
Wow.
How'd you guys get started with geocaching?
He's the one that got me started, and we were together for not too long. And he said, let's go in the woods and find something. And he says, you'll never be able to find
That's
it.
ominous.
He says, you'll never be able to find it. It took me and my friend like 3 hours. So we walk in the woods and he says, it's going to be something tricky and you need to find the container. We walk in the woods and I say, it's that tree stump. It looks out of place. And he was amazed that I found it that quick.
So for geocaching, you go to the website and it gives you the coordinates to get there, which is what you've got hanging around your neck, Dennis, is a coordinate finder.
Or you can find them on your phone.
Okay, your GPS,
or you can download the geocaching app on your phone, which is probably easier because
here's all the events in Fredericton right now because of the Mega. The smiley faces
all over the city. Yeah, the smiley face is what you
is what I found.
Okay.
And then when you reset the filters, wow, those are just the ones around us.
Yeah, and see, this is mine is a little different because I'm not from here. If you look at Montreal, mine is yellow.
Okay.
Yeah, same with me from Moncton. Yeah.
So how many people are here for this mega event? Do you know?
Over 1,000.
And they're from all over Canada, all over the United States, North America, all around the world?
As far as Alaska, there's some people
this morning at the opening ceremony, someone said they were from California and Alaska, but I think there is farther.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my map of Moncton.
So you found quite a few in Moncton already?
Yeah.
And how, you said 2000 geocaching started?
Yes, 2000. The first one I think started in, don't quote me, but I think it's in Germany.
April.
Is it in Germany, the first one?
Yeah, it was in April of 2000. It was the original first one. There's only 4 left.
There's one in Nova Scotia.
And the way it started was, so in the container, you, instead of here, now we write our logs on our phones and on the website. There, you actually wrote it in the log book, saying, oh, what a nice cache, blah, 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 you know? Yeah. And now when you enter something, so this is my Montreal map. See, mine is yellow for Montreal.
Yep.
So when you find something, you say, okay, I found it, and then you write a little blurb.
And sometimes there's prizes you can take as well?
Yeah, it's called swag. What's swag stand for? Stuff we
accumulate?
What does swag stand for again?
Swag, it's like free things you get.
Yeah, I know, but it's just
Stuff
we all get.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is, but I just ended up.
So you swap things. Usually you swap something for something better, you know?
Yep.
And I have swag, like as you saw my swag.
I didn't actually see it, so you have to show it here.
So I made these log rollers. They're just those cotter pins. And so sometimes there's a little log and you have to roll it. You spend a lot of time rolling this piece of paper.
We just bought this container.
Oh my gosh, it looks like your dog.
It's a container. So you might go in the woods and find this container in the woods. And then the little log would be in there. So that little sheet of paper, that's why you'd use the roller. Could be in there. We got that one, and we just bought this one. So this could be by a little river, and then you're looking for your geocache, and you come along and find this guy.
The most common park and grabs are, if you look at a lamppost at the bottom, you know there's a skirt that covers the bolts. You lift it up, that's a good hiding spot. That's called a P&G, park and grab.
Wow.
So.
At the Mega, this was
oh,
the coin
you picked it up.
We got it.
We bought.
You bought.
And then this is the other side. I just don't want to show the trackable.
Okay. So you guys can create your own geocaches too?
Yep.
And then you can log them on the site for other people to find?
Yep.
Okay. First you have to get it approved. There's an approving party, whatever. Somebody checks that you are within 160 meters from another geocache and that it's not at a park or in front of a school, because that's just creepy, you know, all these men or women or adults going into the park.
Yeah.
It just, sometimes you'll get stopped by cops too.
Yeah. There was one.
I can see if you're taking apart lampposts. I can see people stopping you doing that.
There was one in Nova Scotia not too long ago that it was like some PVC pipes, but it looked like a like a pipe bomb, and it was investigated by the SWAT team in Nova Scotia.
Oh wow!
Oh my gosh!
And this event is taking place just today, or has been taking place for a couple days?
Yes, a couple days.
It started yesterday. Oh, Thursday.
Yeah, there was a few events, and then there was a few events yesterday. Today is the Mega, the main event, and it goes till 4. And then tonight there's a kitchen party for the Mega, and then tomorrow morning there's a farewell breakfast.
Wow. All right, tell me about this again.
So geocaching, they have trackables. Trackables are usually little tags that have a number on them, and they travel from geocache container to geocache container all around the world. We once had one go all the way to China. This one here is one that you can discover, because it obviously can't go from cache to cache, but you can discover the code right there on geocaching.com and say that you found me.
Wow. Well, I want to thank Sophia for organizing another Postcrossing Meetup here in the Maritimes. We had a couple attendees. One saw me through YouTube. The other answered through one of my messages I sent off to Postcrossers. There was even a couple that Sophia signed up right at the beginning. They were geocachers, and they asked about it, and she signed them up and told them all about it. It was great. So another new Postcrosser out there. What else happened? Well, there was a lot of geocaching going on around it, so I learned a lot about that. Hopefully you learned a little bit from what's in the video. Maybe you're already a geocacher, and these mega events are things that you like to attend. Well, for me, it was something new, something eye-opening, and I had fun with meeting some new people. Unfortunately, there was one person that did come, and she went up and went into the restaurant, and they were having a wedding, and rather than looking down the stairs to where the tables were outside where we were set up, she didn't see us, so she went home. So hopefully we'll have another event and it'll meet up. If not, hopefully you're watching this video and you can message me, and I'll send you some details. You'll see what had happened at the meetup, but maybe we can exchange postcards nonetheless. All right, well, that's all I've got for today. Heading home, I've got company coming, and then tomorrow I've got outgoing postcards to send, and probably a bunch of them are going to be meetup postcards, just to give you a heads up. All right, talk to you later. Have a magical week. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?